Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Derek from D&K Reptiles, bringing you a feeding update video, and as well as going to give you a little update on our rat colony, the babies that we had. But before I do that, thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that like button, as well as that subscribe button. Pound that notification bell so that you don't miss another one of our videos. So we're trying to build our channel here, and all the likes help, as well as all the subscriptions. We are, like I said, we're trying to build our channel. So all of you guys help us do that. We bring you better video content, better videos, and it helps our YouTube channel. So yeah, make sure you guys pound that like button, hit the notification bell, and subscribe. If you want to shoot us an email or leave a comment in the comment box, you can email us at dekreptiles2022@gmail.com. Be glad to chat with you. Also, I'm going to send another large shout out to large caliber constrictors. Great people. You will get what you ask for with large caliber constrictors, so make sure you check them out on Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. Also a shout out to my friend and mentor, Jason Burton. Awesome guy, knows a lot about snakes, and I love talking snakes with him. So great guy there. So anyway, let's get into our feeding update video. So we went ahead and fed tonight. As you know, our collection has grown to 9 now with our little king snake that we got. So we've got 8 ball pythons and a king snake. We fed all 9 of our snakes. We had 8 out of 9 eat. One of our normal boy, Monty, you guys have seen him before, one of our ball python males, refused his rat tonight. Other than that, everyone else ate, which is awesome, including the 2 or the 3 was it last week that we had refused. I'll have to look. They all ate. So it's kind of funny. I don't know, some of you may have these issues too sometimes, but I've got my phantom will go off of food, and then he'll come back on, and then my normal guy will go off of food, and then he'll come back on, and my phantom will go back off food. So I don't know, it's just kind of a funny thing how they work. They're real picky, finicky. They're finicky guys. So if you're new to the hobby, I've been seeing a lot of posts on Facebook and stuff, people asking questions about ball pythons, as far as husbandry and just in general. So if you're new, just a little FYI, don't panic if your ball python doesn't eat. They are very finicky animals. They don't always eat. They go on and off food all the time. The first thing to check when it comes to that, guys, is your husbandry. Make sure that your heat's on. Make sure that they're getting all that good stuff that they're supposed to have. But don't panic, guys. There's no reason to panic with these animals. They can go months without eating. So there's no need to panic if they don't eat. I've also seen some stuff on Facebook with some burnt snake issues. I'm not going to mention any names. I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus. I'm just going to give advice because that's what I want to do here. I want to help people, teach people, and help with what I can if you've got a problem. So for those people that are having issues with burnt snakes, you guys need to absolutely get a thermostat, guys. It is 100% a necessity. If you cannot afford a thermostat, then you probably shouldn't have a ball python. I'm just going to put that out there for everybody. If you can't afford a thermostat for your heat source, if you're using whether it be belly heat or heat tape along the sides, you need to have it on a thermostat, guys. That's the main cause of burns for snakes, is they're not regulated. When you plug a heating pad or a heat lamp into the wall, guys, it's not regulated. You need to have a thermostat. You can go on Amazon, you can buy a thermostat for $20. And what you do is you plug your heating pad into the thermostat, and you plug the thermostat into the wall. That way you're able to set that thermostat to that perfect temperature, which for ball pythons they say is between 89 and 90 degrees, guys. Okay? Any higher than that, you know, you're gonna burn your snake. Now with these thermostats that we get, you know, unless you're going expensive with like Herbstat or something, they're always gonna be a degree or two difference. So you might have to set your thermostat a little bit higher to get it to the exact temperature that you want it, or you might have to set it a little bit lower. It just depends on the thermostat. The ones that I've gotten from Amazon, like I said, that cost $20, I haven't had any issues with yet. But as I said, you've got to set those a little bit higher to get the correct temperature. As far as the humidity and stuff, guys, goes, if you're using a screen top, you got to use foil tape or some kind of aluminum heat tape, something that can trap that. You can cover the top of your screen lid with and trap that moisture in there. If you're using a glass tank, a lot of people have problems with glass tanks because of that. You got to cover the top with foil or something that's going to hold the moisture in there, guys. I've been seeing a lot of that stuff too, where people are having trouble with their humidity in their glass tanks. Guys, this is the reason I don't recommend glass tanks. They're just not good for snakes. They're not made for snakes. They are made for fish, okay? I'm not trying to throw anyone under the bus. I use glass aquariums myself. I have friends that use glass aquariums. I'm not throwing anybody under the bus, okay? It is totally up to you as a pet owner on what you want to house your pet and your snake or whatever. That's totally on you as a pet owner. But what I'm saying is I don't think that glass enclosures are the best thing for a snake, just because you can't keep the humidity in them and they're super hard to keep heat into. Again, I have a couple glass tanks. Most of mine that I use for my rats, but I do have one that is in a glass tank. It is an open front Exoterra, whatever they call those. But she's the only one that I keep in a glass tank. The rest of my snakes, as you see, are in. They're not, you know, they're not $400 or $500 racks, but they're in plastic tubs. Guys, these keep humidity and heat so much better. I was using glass tanks when I started, and I was down here 5 to 10 times a day spraying those glass tanks down, trying to keep the humidity in the tank. With these, I'm down here once or twice a day to spray down, and that's it. These things hold humidity so much better, and as long as you vent them like this, if you put pop holes in these, your snake is fine, guys. I mean, they would rather be in one of these than in something like this, like a jail cell. Because a glass tank, to me, you're putting that snake into a prison cell or a jail cell. And if you've ever been to jail, you know what that's like, okay? So I would much rather put them in something that's gonna provide what they need better than something that's I'm gonna have problems with all the time. This tank here that I keep my spider in, I've got to spray this tank down probably 2, sometimes 3 times a day, depending on what the weather is outside. And again, you've seen in my previous videos, I do run a humidifier down here every once in a while when the air is dry. But even then, guys, I'm still coming down here to spray this. And as you can see, like I said, I've got my top covered. I've got all 4 of my sections covered. And in a glass tank, I'm still losing, my humidity. So if you're having problems in the glass tank, guys, my recommendation is definitely go and try a plastic tub. You can get these at Walmart, you can get these at dollar store. I mean, it's worth a try. So that's my recommendation on that. Like I said, as far as the burnt snakes that I've seen, guys, you gotta get them on thermostats. You gotta have those heating pads, that heat tape, it's gotta be regulated. If you're using a heat lamp, you can regulate those too with thermostats. It's just a little bit different setup, and there are lots of people that can help you get with that setup. But you can regulate those heat lamps as well. That's the best suggestion that I have for you guys. You gotta regulate that stuff, guys. These snakes, especially ball pythons, it's recommended they have belly heat. You don't need the back heat for a ball python. If the room that you're keeping your snake in is between 75-ish and 80 degrees, you don't need that heat lamp, okay? Unless you don't have a heat pad and you don't have that hot spot. Now, like I said, even with a heat lamp, if you're using a heat lamp for your hot spot, get it regulated, guys. Put a thermostat on it. There are ways to do it. You got to regulate your heat, or you're going to end up with burnt snakes. And I've seen some pics recently on Facebook. I'm not going to burn anybody. I'm not going to, I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus. But guys, it doesn't look good on us when we're putting pics up on Facebook like that. I understand that there's a lot of new people coming into the business, myself included. I don't know everything. I'm not going to claim to know everything about these animals because, like I said, I'm new to this business as well. I'm not new to reptile keeping, but I am new to the business, so I'm not, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I know everything. But guys, it doesn't look good on us when we got people doing that, especially on social media like Facebook. People that are against us, reptile keepers, keeping these animals. That's just another way for them to say that we shouldn't keep these animals. And that's just my opinion. I don't want anybody to take that the wrong way, but there are ways to correct your snake being burnt, guys. And it's as simple as getting a thermostat. They're 20 bucks on Amazon. Seriously, go out and get a thermostat. Our rat babies, day 5 today. Everybody's getting some color on their backs. Mama's doing well, taking very good care of them. We haven't lost anybody yet. Like I said, we had 11 babies, 6 females, 5 males. Everybody's doing well. Everybody's survived up to this point. So as I said before, May 26th, they will be old enough to pull off mama. That'll be 5 weeks old, and then we'll probably keep them another week just to wean them off, make sure they're eating and drinking well. I've got two male and a female that are possibly already going to a new home to be breeders. I am keeping 2 females back myself to start another colony with, and then the rest of those babies I'm gonna feed off. So that's the plan with those. I will post some pics on the community page here on our channel on day 10 of those babies, so you guys can see how they're doing. I'm not going to do that tonight because this is just a feeding update video. I don't want to make it very long. We're already at 12 minutes here. So yeah, I'm not going to show those off tonight. I will put pics in the community page. If you're local and you need a rat or 2 here in a couple weeks, hit me up, email me, Facebook, whatever. I might have a rat, a small rat you can get. Like I said before, we're not looking to sell rats, guys, but if we have an extra one, you're local, you need one, don't be afraid to hit us up. I'm more than glad to help people out when I can. But that's all I got for tonight, guys. Wanted to let you guys know how everybody's doing snake-wise and eating. I told you about the rats, day 5, everybody's doing well, mom's doing well. Got daddy separated, as I said before. No production out of our ASF yet. Still on the fence about whether or not I want to rehome them, because being out here in Colorado, where I'm at, there's not a lot of people that have ASF, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those yet, but we don't have any production out of those yet, guys. I will let you know as soon as we do. Again, if you're interested in those, when I have babies and you're local around me, don't be afraid to hit me up, shoot me an email, leave me a comment in the comment box. Whatever, I'd be glad to help somebody out that needs one. So yeah, that's all for tonight, guys. Again, please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss another one of our videos. Drop a comment in the comment box if you'd like. If you'd like to shoot us an email, dkreptiles2022@gmail.com. We'll be glad to hear from you, talk to you. And until next time, peace.